FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Why do we still have textbooks, and when are we going to get rid of them?
Well, textbooks in the U.S. are particularly maligned because what's happened is they've been designed by committee, and the incentive is to change them because the textbook guys don't like competing with the used textbooks. And the person on the committee who wants to add something thinks, we don't teach arctangent enough, or we don't teach pi graphs enough. And so the textbooks just keep getting bigger and bigger. An American math textbook is 3 times larger than an Asian textbook. And we reteach concepts many, many times poorly as opposed to teaching a modest number of concepts a few times. And it's stunning that there'd be this systemic difference. We have 50 states, but they all fell into this trap of committee-designed textbooks, and the Asians did not fall into that trap. And so there's this common curriculum you sometimes hear about. There will be textbooks for that that'll be online and free. You still have a problem. You can't assume everyone has an electronic device. Our foundation was involved in putting personal computers into every library, but even that, that's not perfect universal access. In the next 3 or 4 years, some evolution of the netbook or iPad or phone will be adequate for engaging in that textbook in an interactive way. And the price will come down enough that you can do that for well less than you spent buying the textbooks, and yet what you get is a lot better than that. Beyond the textbooks, you need self-assessment. The one key thing in math is that people progress at different speeds, and people need to be reinforced of, okay, you got this piece, you can move on. Or if you get further up and you're doing story problems, you need diagnosis that says, look, the reason you're messing this up is not because of any this story problem. You just keep taking 2 minuses and getting a negative number, or long division, or turning an improper fraction into an integer and a fraction. You've got that messed up. And so self-assessment software is a big part of this, where any student can sit down and try things out. And that is happening, whether it's stuff that we're funding, Race to the Top money is funding. The contrast to what happens today, where you graduate from high school and then when you go to community college, you take this test that the majority of minority students fail. You get stuck in remedial math, and the majority of the people get stuck there never get a degree. So they've wasted money, they've been humiliated, they've spent a lot of time, and they get nothing out of it. That's because it's completely opaque. You aren't told which part is wrong. The test is this black box that neither you or your teacher knew about afterwards, and you didn't know about beforehand. Our view is you should be able to go online, spend 15 minutes, and know exactly what result you're going to get, and know which areas you need to go and work on, and everybody should have free access to that.